Hey everyone, welcome to the show with Kenel. I am Daniela Odunayo Ajayi, and this is the Knowledge Acting Show where we create content that relates to relationship, friendships, lifestyles, career, academics, dilemma, and most importantly, God. So if you're interested in any of these things, please do click on the subscribe button to join this family. And yeah, subscription is very free. It helps my YouTube channel grow, and most importantly, helps you get notified anytime I post a new video. So what are you waiting for? Smash the subscribe button, and yeah, let's dive into the gist with Kenya. So as you guys can already tell from the title, we are going to be talking about an interesting topic. So what happened and how did that topic come in mind? So some months back on one of my social media accounts, two persons sent me a DM and that I should give them advice on academic challenges and most importantly friends. Something struck me while we were discussing, and it was the fact that one of them said that she has no friends, that is she normal? And I was like, okay, are you normal in academic? So I was like, okay, you know what, I'm just going to just talk about it, trash it here, bisect, dissect, divide and rule the topic on here. So yeah, just get your coffee and your popcorn and yeah, let's dive into the gist. I'll start by saying the fact that you do not have friends does not mean you are not normal. Listen, see, if your ideology, your purpose in life, your destiny, if it's different from the norm, if you carry an extra words, give me the word, if you carry that kind of glory that people on the norm would say that what's this person doing, this is just they will not see it at the beginning, they might not see the glory at the beginning, but trust me, at the end of it, it will pay off. If you carry that kind of destiny, if you carry that kind of purpose and ideology, there's a high probability that you will have no friends at the beginning of your life. Now it brings me to the fact that there is an alone time and an appearing time. Listen, most of these big people we see today, Aliko and his colleagues, most of them, and they carry a grace. They are not just men of the crowd, they are men of the people. They have an appearing time and they have a retreating time, where they go and retreat, and then they work in that their alone time. They put in their efforts to do something that you do not see outside, and when it eventually comes out, you're like, oh my God. Okay, come to think of it, I was having a discussion with one of my friends, and she was like, brother me Dangote, brother me this, brother me. I'm like, when did they turn to your brother? When did they turn to your uncle? Why are you saying uncle this is this, uncle that? Why are you using uncle for them? Like, do you know them? Are you affiliated with them? And she was like, no, that don't you know that success has so many siblings, success has so many friends, success has so many goodies in it. That's to tell you that once you are doing the right thing at the beginning of your life, there's a high chance that you might have no friends. Now let's take it to the Bible. See, talking about the alone time, now I would like to say that alone time is not where a period where you feel like, oh, I'm all lonely, everything is boring. I know, no. When you are alone is a time for you to be able to self-develop, self-actualization. See, sometimes when you are alone, it helps you and it prevents you from having any kind of distractions. You might be someone that God already knows that friends might cause distractions to your life, and therefore you decided to just tell them not to come to your side or actually put something in you that will not make them come. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that if you do not have friends then everything is well. I will get to that stage, or just people that have friends. No, we'll get to that stage. Keep cool and keep calm. So most importantly is that, for example, we have Jesus in the Bible. Anytime he wanted to pray or he wants to do something great or something, he retreats from the crowd, because most times the crowd can serve as a distraction to you actualizing your dreams. Now, for example, Jacob in the Bible, Jacob had a change of name. That moment where he was alone, he left his father-in-law's house and he was like, okay, you guys go ahead, I'm coming. And when he was able to stay alone, he had so many things in the spiritual. Like it was firing, it was burning like hot. It was giving them hot. That was because there was a time where he was alone to actually put in its effort. There was a time where he was alone to be close to God. There was this time in which you have to be alone to do some things that even when it comes out to the outside, we're like, wow, this is great. There's a grace that comes freely, and there are some that must be paid for. For example, in your own case, friends might be something you have to pay for to actualize that thing you want. Like, seriously, I don't think it should be a big deal if you are letting go of something little to achieve something greater. The most important thing is the result, and when the result is mind-blowing, all these people you are trying to hustle for, they will come your way. So, secondly, I like to say that you need to understand yourself, accept yourself for who you are, and love yourself. Listen, these things should not be underrated. Like, you need to understand yourself. Now, let's assume you're this kind of person that friends, you have a lot of friends, like you've always had a lot of friends, and all of a sudden they just pick race. Just know that you need to work on your own self. Probably your attitude, there's an attitude you need to delete, and there's an attitude you need to install in. Just know that you need to check on yourself. But let's assume that you've never always had friends from the beginning. Like, now it's about time you understand yourself. Stop feeling bad. Stop soliciting for friendship when there's none. Listen, say until you come to that position, get to that stage in life that you accept yourself for who you are. Listen, friends will just make jest of you. They'll keep feeling like you're forcing yourself on them. Like, yeah, and you do not need to solicit for friendship. Of all things you need to solicit, friendship is the least you should solicit for crying out loud. Listen, the love of God is not bargainable, it is not negotiable, it is genuine. Like, you do not need to solicit for Christ's love, it is just there. Even before you were born, he has already shown you love, and yes, he already loved you from the beginning, right from your mother's womb, and then you are there soliciting for love of man. Listen, I will say that again, that the love of God is not negotiable, it is not you do not need to solicit for it, it is not bargainable. But man's love can be solicited for. You can negotiate it, in fact it can be bargained. That is how man's love is. Trust me, once you are a rich man, once you begin to give people things, you begin to have friends, and friends will come because they know they want to receive from you. But the main thing is that love they have for you genuine? You need to think about it. So the third thing I will say here is that success attracts friendship. Let me use that word. Success attracts friendship. So if there's one thing I told the guy and the lady, I said something that once you are successful, you will have friends. And you don't need to bargain for it. You will have friends once you are successful. For instance, if there is sugar on the floor, have you ever experienced or you've seen it before, where probably you mistakenly poured sugar somewhere and you forgot to pack it or something? If there's sugar on the floor, just know that before you go and come back, you start seeing sugar ants already trying to feast on that, and that is it. Once your life is a shining light, once people can see that, oh my god, this person is already making it, or in fact maybe you've even made it, we have a lot of friends. Now, why did I say this? Recently they did call to bar ceremony. There was a call to bar ceremony that was done some weeks back, and I was, when I went to my Facebook page, because I have a lot of friends that were called, when I went to my Facebook trying to check on the news feed, I saw a lot of call to bar pictures. I was like, wow, okay, congratulations. So one by one I started clicking on it to congratulate them, comment, and then one comment actually caught my attention. And what is that thing? The comment was like, wow, congratulations, you look so beautiful, I'd like to know you better, please, I would love to have a friend. How did the guy even put it? I would love to have other relationships with you aside friendship. And also on comment section, not even in normal, like you send girl a private message or DM, comment section, like I'm telling you fact, like I was like, okay, at first I was like, okay, who is this person, let me check the gender. When I checked the gender, that person was a guy. So what am I trying to say? Once you are successful, like, trust me, that girl did not just achieve what she achieved just in a day. There were some times that she struggled, there was times she failed, and then she rose up again. You were not there. Now, when she had issues trying to get admission to law school, trying to get some things done, you were not there. But immediately she was called to the Nigerian bar. Boom, you are attracted to her. Why? Because success is always attracted to friendship. Your success will bring people to you. It is when they come to you that you now know, maybe, okay, let me know the good one and bad one, which is another topic for another day. But what I'm trying to tell you is that once you are a success, you will have friends. You do not need to solicit for it. You do not need to beg for it. You do not need to bargain for it. It will come to you naturally because you are successful. So if you need friends, if you want friends, you need to be successful. Then when you have the friends, it now becomes a question of having loyalty and trustable ones, which is another topic for another day. Yeah, so lastly, I would like to say that make God your friend. Like, make God your friend. Be the best friend of yourself. You know, there's a saying that says that one with God is a majority, meaning that in tí only umpo wa sheku. Now, that is to say, all the things you are chasing for will come naturally once you are with God. Listen, you can pray to God if you are really in need of friend, like you just want to have friend by fire by force. You can pray to God, give me a friend like a sister, give me a friend that, you know, there's a way you pray to God for friendships, and he listens to you. He's your father. He knows everything about it. He has gone to the future already to know that these things and these things will work for you or not. So if you really value friendships a whole lot, talk to God about it, and if it is his will, he will surely answer you. I like you to think about this thing I'm about to say. There was no place in the Bible that it was recorded that Jesus had a best friend or he had a lot of friends. Rather, it was said to have disciples. It was said to have followers, many followers. Does that pass a message across to you? What if God is calling you to be a leader with a difference? What if God is calling you to be a leader to lead people, for you to have followers, to direct their path in the right direction? What if God is calling you to do his will? What if God wants you to be a leader with a lot of followers than an individual with a lot of deceitful friends? No, you need to think about it. If you've been blessed by this video, I want you to give this video a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and share to your friends. Let people learn from this. And yeah, till next time, do not forget to help humanity. Yeah, bless humanity. Till next time, bye.